Alright, so I'm going to do a real quick review of No Time to Die, the latest Bond movie, and just kind of give my quick thoughts on it. I might do a longer review later, but I just wanted to make a little video, and I enjoyed watching it, so I figured I would give my thoughts. So first, just like without spoilers, which is kind of tough to do for this one. I really did enjoy it a lot, actually, and not actually as if I thought it was gonna be bad, but um, it it was good. It was surprisingly emotional and suspenseful, and I thought Daniel Craig and Leia Seydoux were both really good. And I mean, they always, from the stuff that I've seen from them, have been good actors. And I overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 or 8. And so, with spoilers, yeah, like I said, without spoilers, I was surprised at how emotional and kind of dramatic the movie got because, like, Bond movies, I think a lot of times tend to be just about the action, and it can kind of get dramatic with like uh, the hero's interaction with the villain, and like Skyfall being close to home, I think was like literally close to home for Bond was it kind of got dramatic in that way and like digging into his past and his history. Um, but No Time to Die was like I don't know. It there were some parts of it like for example with Madeline or Madeline. I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I watched it. I watched it like last week and I can't remember how they pronounce her name. Madeline. Her backstory was pretty. I don't know, just interesting and dramatic, and um, I thought it was cool that the love interest wasn't just some chick that he met and banged at the bar. It was like uh, I don't know. There was like history with them, and she actually got some interesting character development. And then Bond is actually like dealing with things that normal people deal with uh, in their life, like trying to settle down and retire, and he's kept from being able to do that. And I mean, from the start of the movie, he is running into these issues of like trusting her, and yeah, just being able to settle down and live a normal life. And he finally wants to do that, unlike a lot of the other Bond movies. Um, but he's kept from being able to do that. So that's like a cool conflict there, in my opinion. And then, yeah, he wants long term relationships. And then one of the more dramatic parts for me was the like aspect of fatherhood, and I mean that's a big spoiler there. But that part really got me and like hit me in the feels, and I was like, dang. Um, I don't know, just the whole part with him finally having a child that we get to see. But yeah, the aspect of fatherhood and like protecting your family. There's the whole scene with him, like running from the bad guys and all that stuff, and trying to protect them. Um, and I like felt it with him. Like there's definitely the disbelief was suspended in that part of the movie for me. Um, and I really felt like he's got to protect them, like he's got to save them, and that was just a cool thing that you don't typically see in Bond movies. And then also obviously with the ending, um, but yeah, overall it was more like emotional than I expected, and I thought that was cool to see from a Bond movie. Um, I did like the introduction of the new Double O agents. I thought that was cool. Kind of like passing off. I don't know, passing off to new characters and that sort of thing. I I did think that like Ana de Armas character was just like so overly cheesy that I like wasn't the biggest fan. I don't know, like it just seems so fake. I mean, not that Bond movie, like not that Bond stuff ever seems real, but it was like, yeah, I don't know. Like she's cool as an actress, but I don't know how I felt about that character. The other girl felt more like real and legit, and I could see her actually being uh, like special agenty. Um, but one thing that was weird to me was so she like takes the 007 number from him, and then when they end up like needing his help and him coming back, there's this scene where the director guy, what's his name? M. Uh, yeah, I was like, I thought it's a number, but I wasn't sure if it was Q or. I'm just looking through the cast here, but he like reinstates him as 007 when he comes back. I'm like, why couldn't he just have been like an old retired guy, like I don't know, kind of passing things off to the new people and not have to like, this is my number and we're gonna retire it or anything like that. I thought that would have been kind of cool to see if he was just like, no, it's like, it's okay. This new person needs to like take over because like I'm too old for this. I don't know. I just thought I thought it was interesting. And I like that they kind of introduced that concept. It was a little fourth wall breaky, but yeah, I think they could have handled that better in writing it. Let's see. One of the things that I didn't like as much about the movie was the villain. To me, just didn't like. I wasn't impressed, and I wasn't like disappointed with the villain and like the conflict and that kind of thing. Um, the plot in that sense seemed kind of typical for a Bond movie that was trying to like compile stuff from previous movies. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like Rami Malek is an incredible actor, and I love some of the stuff that I've seen him in. But I don't know, he just didn't seem like that scary to me. Um, I was just like, in the end of the movie, I was just him, rooting for Bond to make it out and be able to retire with his freaking family, which I guess is the conflict that the viewer is going to be put into. Um, like I was like, screw the world, forget saving the world, bro. Just get out with your family, which is kind of funny, um, because obviously if he's gonna like kill a bunch of people, then it kind of matters um, to survive too. um, but yeah, I was just kind of like something about his character. Maybe it's just because I've seen him in so many other things that it didn't feel like I felt him acting. But I don't know. He just didn't give me like when I think of really good villain performances, like Bane or the Joker, like with Heath Ledger or Tom Hardy. What other good villains have there been? Even the other guy, Ernst Christopher Waltz, whoever he played in like Skyfall, like he was scary, dude. Like that, I don't know. That movie was good. Um, but or was it Skyfall or was it the Spectre? I don't even know. But yeah, I just didn't like the villain. Didn't stick out that much to me. Um, Safin, I think was the guy's name. Yeah, and his whole like his whole plot just seemed kind of unlikely and just cheesy villainy. I don't know. Yeah, like it wasn't that bad. But anyway, overall, I really liked the movie, and I'll probably watch it again. Honestly, I got it on Redbox because I honestly didn't even realize it was out in theaters. I just don't keep up with what's in theaters as much now. But yeah, I did end up seeing it at the Redbox. And I was like, yeah, I should watch that, and I ended up enjoying it. So let me know what you guys think, and I might watch it again and do like a more in-depth review, kind of breaking stuff down, doing some research about the movie. But those are just kind of my initial thoughts and the parts that I found interesting. So cool.